Today's Sunshine Note is titled, The Teacher's Pet. The king of Israel answered Jehoshaphat, There is still one man through whom we can inquire of the Lord, but I hate him because he never prophesies anything good about me, but always bad. He is Micaiah, son of Imlah. 1 Kings 22:8. Nothing made me angrier than having to sit next to the teacher's pet. Every time this kid raised his hand, you knew he was going to slobber out some ridiculous kiss-up phrase, such as, "Oh teacher, you make it so easy to understand," or "Teacher, you're really the best teacher I've ever had." I usually wanted to punch this kid before he even got out of his chair. Then one day I realized that whatever he was doing was working. We'd spend more than a month creating science fair projects. The presentations ran the gamut from how to make maple syrup to my happy ant colony. And the teacher's pet had made what I thought was a pretty lame setup, volcanoes and how they erupt. They make lots of noise and lava comes out. Pretty simple in my book. He'd set it up with illustrations pasted on a big piece of cardboard, but he misspelled volcano, and some of the illustrations looked as if he'd drawn them with his kid sister's broken crayons. To top it off, he'd made a crazy little clay volcano that had baking soda and vinegar in it, which bubbled and fizzed. And the teacher just gushed and gushed about it, and gave him an A for this amazingly creative presentation. And for what? Bubbles? As unfair as it seemed to me, it was definitely not a new phenomenon. A story about a king in Israel tells us that the king had hundreds of so-called prophets at his beck and call. Whenever he wanted to know if a battle would be successful or if a business venture would succeed, he'd call these guys, and they'd give him glowing reports about his amazing prowess in battle or the heights of his genius in financial affairs. But when King Jehoshaphat from Judah came in to ally with him for a battle against the king of Aram, he didn't want to hear from the kiss-up prophets. He wanted the real deal. When Jehoshaphat asked if there were any real prophets around, the king of Israel said, "Yeah, but he never has anything good to say about me." Truth is, we don't always need verbal back rubs. Sometimes it's the people who are willing to tell us the bad things about us that we need to listen to the most. If we're always surrounding ourselves with people who think we're great, we'll never grow beyond their praise. May God bless you today.